A high-octane buddy picture and a Korean satire are on area screens.
I don't know that I know what either of those descriptions means, but I'm hoping Chuck Kaplinski can tell us. Talking Ford versus Ferrari and Parasite. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, what are we starting with? Ford versus Ferrari?
Let's go with Ford versus Ferrari, the one that probably everyone knows about. The other one's a bit more of a surprise. Ford versus Ferrari, a true story set in the mid-'60s. It's all about a slight towards Henry Ford II that resulted in the spending of millions of dollars. And here we see our two heroes. You see Matt Damon there as Carroll Shelby, innovative engineer and designer of engines. And then we had Christian Bale there as Kenneth Miles, a very on the edge driver who knows how to push himself and any car he is behind the wheel to the limits. These two are hired by Henry Ford II to design a race car that will win the Ford Corporation the Le Mans Championship. This all begins when the Ford Corporation tried to buy the Ferrari company in Italy. And Ferrari, there he is right there, turned them down, and to add insult to injury, said that Ford's cars were ugly and that Ford himself was fat.
Oh, no.
Well, you don't do that, because then we got to spend millions to prove you wrong, and boy, do they spend a lot of money and a lot of time. And these two men, Miles and Shelby, are the ones who push this project forward, a project that takes 2 years before they build a car that actually is able to compete at this 24-hour marathon. This is a fascinating film. I didn't really know much about this story. And the links that these guys go to are absolutely incredible. Not just the engineering part, but the driving part, too. Director James Mangold, who did Walk the Line and Logan, he does a lot of cool things with the camera here. I mean, he puts you in that car, and not only that, but cameras around the car to really give you a sensation of what it must be like to drive one of these things. Obviously, we don't know. Can't know, unless you actually do it. But this is as close as you're going to get, and it really underscores just how dangerous this stuff is. It's a buddy movie, it's a character study, and of course with Damon and Bale, you know you're going to get good acting. Absolutely fascinating movie, and I don't usually say this, but pay the extra couple bucks to see this in IMAX. They showed it to me in IMAX, and it is really, really something.
Oh, nice.
I got hung up on the Coke and the glass bottles from earlier. That's all I can think about right now. That sounds so good.
Yeah, the glass windshields, too, on the cars. Yeah, they fixed that.
Oh, I bet. Okay, let's talk Parasite.
Parasite. This one's right up your alley.
I bet.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, a Korean film from Jun Ok-bang. This is a big Korean filmmaker, and his films always deal with something in society, and this one's interesting as well. This is about the Kim family. The Kim family, well, they're living on the edge. There they are. They live in the basement of a store. They just have nothing. But they do have their wits about them. And the young man there, you see to the left, well, he eventually gets a job as a tutor at a very, very rich family's home. Circumstances occur in which then his sister is hired as a tutor as well for the other student that's in that home. And eventually they manipulate things so that not only are they working at this home, but also their mother and father as a housemaker and a chauffeur. So you have these duplicitous people working in this very, very rich home, and tensions start to rise because they realize what it's like to live the good life, and they want this good life themselves. And the complications ensue once they start to make moves in order to get what they want, and the people that they're trying to scam are a little bit smarter than they realized. This is a slow burn of a movie. It's about 2 hours and 50 minutes. It's a bit too long for my taste, but it's very smart. It's a very smart film as far as what they're talking about between the haves and the have-nots, and how that changes your outlook on life, and how you will go to a certain extent to get things that you might not think you would go to under other circumstances. Boy, I wish Pam was here. Don't tell her I said that. Smart movie. Takes a gruesome, gruesome turn about 90 minutes in, so be ready for that. One that you're going to be thinking about long afterwards.
And the name Parasite kind of indicates that maybe there's some things that are seedy by the end.
A little seedy by the end,
All right.
So be ready for that.
You've got some fun things happening
We
on
have
the
a lot
Facebook.
of fun things going on Facebook. We're giving away stuff like it must be Christmas or something. I don't know.
It is almost.
Yeah, we got a gift basket coming for The Irishman, which we're going to be giving away next week. Go to our Facebook page, like us, share us. We're likable. And also tell us what your favorite Joe Pesci or Robert De Niro or Al Pacino film is. We'll have that gift basket next week to give away. And then we also have some DVD Blu-ray sets of Angel Has Fallen, which will be given away during Thanksgiving weekend. And all of that stuff from The Irishman is courtesy of Netflix. And also Netflix had Pam and I out to New York over the weekend to see their other film, Marriage Story, which we'll be talking about on December 6th when that premieres on Netflix.
Oh, awesome. Something to look
Busy.
forward to.
You bet.
What's your favorite movie if you were to enter the contest?
Oh gosh, Taxi Driver. Love Taxi Driver.
So that's the correct answer. If you put that in, then more likely to win, I
Move
would
to the
say.
head of the line.
We'll
Thanks,
give
Chuck.
Pam our best. We
Oh,
missed her.
Yeah, bring it next week.
There's a look at the Real Talk with Chuck and Pam Facebook page, which we have linked up at cialiving.tv, as well as to their website, where you can check out all their reviews.